Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another wonderful holiday project share. This is in support of the hashtag Two Crafters One Design and hashtag Saturday Morning Makes. And if you've been following along, you'll be able to see the wonderful makes that people are doing. So I'll leave that information in the description below. But for this week's challenge, it was all about buttons. So that was the prompt to use buttons. And so as you can see, this is way that I store a lot of my buttons, little small tiny ones and big ones. And I think I got these little containers. I want to say I got these either from Hobby Lobby or either from Dollar Tree. But they work. They work really well. And so these are the buttons that I've used in this project. A multicolor, ombre color of green buttons. Very, very beautiful. And then I also use this piece of styrofoam. This is a cone, and what I did was I cut it in half, and so I'll be able to use this for another project. So what do you get when you add these two together? Well, I'm gonna show you, and you are going to just be so amazed. But first, let me just show you a few of the items that I incorporated into this project. So my basis for this piece was using one of those wooden little cutting boards. And you can get them in all different shapes and stuff. But this was, or like a little bread board, a little cutting board, cheese board, charcuterie board, whatever you want to call them. So I had one of those. And then I also used my favorite go-to collage paper, the Christmas Noel, the Tim Holtz Ideology. Love this. I also used these little peppermints. These are the little tiny my little Christmas ornaments, and these are, like I said, are peppermints. Like that. I also use some of these. These are the little mini wreaths. I got these from Hobby Lobby. And then from the Tim Holtz Ideology line of products. Now this one's called Salvage Reindeer, but I didn't use the reindeer. I used the Salvage Toy Soldier, and with an assortment of um, other buttons and some floral holiday picks and some ribbons and some other pieces. And I'll explain it to you when I show it to you. So from this, using these products to creating this beautiful piece here. Absolutely love the way this turned out. And here are the buttons that I was talking about. This whole tree, this Christmas tree, is made up of those green ombre buttons. Those are the little peppermints. And I strung some other little items in here, like these little buttons, these little snowflake buttons. And I just randomly put those around the side. This is a piece of Tim Holtz Ideology, and this is called Festive Marquee. And it's a metal piece, and it says Season Greetings. And then this is an Excedra chipboard piece trim from Tim Holtz. And these work well to make little tiny shelves to give you that space to um, put your products on, to sit your products on. But Oh, and then the tree base here, I had some these pretty little wood chips, these wood slices, and then I stacked some down here as the base of the tree. And then I had these little lights, these little lanterns, and street lights. What do you want to call them? I had these in my stash. Um, this beautiful little reindeer that's peeking from behind the lamp post here. It's a die cut, and I tucked that piece in there. And then here's what I was talking about, the salvage uh, toy soldier. And with this, you get a Santa Claus, a snowman, and then the toy soldier. And I just love the way the colors on this stand out. And I just used some acrylic paints and painted him up. And see, this is what I'm talking about, the collage paper. I just covered this board with that. And then I just started layering the buttons on the styrofoam. And I just did it in a swirl pattern, like going across at a diagonal so that I could get the effect of the colors. But this turned out. I mean, it was a challenge, but once I started finding pieces in my stash and I'm thinking this will go good with this, it just started to come together. I found this little star piece. This was an actual little wand, and I used that piece for the star. These are the little um, pine cone and berry floral picks. Some red ribbon in my stash. And then like I said, I found some of these pieces here. These are little, these are not necessarily buttons, they're more beads. So I thought that would give some sparkle to the tree itself. And let's see, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So to top it off, I strung little tiny lights throughout the tree here. And so this is how I connected it on the back. But see, this is how the board looks on the back, just like that. And this is the little tiny light. So I'm going to turn that on. And this is how it lights up. Absolutely beautiful. And I'll just pan around just so that you can see. Absolutely just beautiful. I just love the way this turned out. And you can hang this piece on the wall, or you can prop it up on your shelf or mantle, or display it any kind of way. You can actually run some hooks and wire on the back and then just hang it up, or tie a ribbon to the top and use that as the hanger. But I just love the feel of this. It just reminds you of the trees that are the big, gigantic trees that are in the middle of the park, and they are lit up. They are adorned with, beautiful bulbs and all. And the only thing that is missing is some holiday music to go with this. Wouldn't that be great? But yes, you can create these wonderful trees with buttons. And I know we have a lot in our stash, so get in your stash, go find your buttons, and get to creating. So I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Just so happy. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section, and I'll leave a list of materials like I always try to do, so that you can find some of these products and maybe create this yourself. But very, very happy to be able to be a part of this collaboration, open collab, that's hosted by the wonderful ladies, and I will leave their information, like I said, below, and you can go and check out what other folks are making for the hashtag Two Crafters One Design and hashtag Saturday Morning Makes. So with that, everyone, enjoy your wonderful day and the upcoming holiday seasons, and we will see you again in another video with more holiday makes. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.